All right, what's up, Bulldogs? I am still here in Flagstaff, and while I'm here, I'm just making some videos, answering emails, because I'm getting some good emails, and this one is about attachment and emotional control. Basically, hot woman from work, and how do I deal with that situation, right? Especially a married hot woman from work. And I'm going to talk about, okay, this is really important, which is how to form non-attachment, right? And basically how, as a man, to receive feminine energy, right, without acting on it. And if you can't figure this shit out, you're gonna ruin your life. If you guys are just joining me for the first time, I'm John from BulldogMindset.com. You have not seen the content on this channel because this is a totally different channel, okay, than what you've ever seen before. What I teach on this channel is how to be a man, an effective man that lives his best life, okay? I teach you how to build your financial independence, how to get the physique that you want, okay, and how to get the girls you want, how to live your life the best as possible. So click the subscribe button, smash it. Believe me, you have found the place that you want to be on the internet here. Click the bell so you get notifications, and take the Bulldog quiz if you haven't already. It's always up here in the corner, in the cards, also in the description. It'll give you your Bulldog score. Okay, cheers. Let's talk about this. Okay, so I'm gonna read you this email, and then we will dissect this a little bit by little bit here, and I'll give you my assessment. Okay. Dear John, I thought I'd write you to see if you ever encountered this and the best way to counteract it. I've been working with a Thai woman for a few years, and she's never really been available. She got married within the first year of us working together and now has 2 children to her husband. Yes, I know, guys. This is starting off on a bad note. Okay. Let's see what he says. All right. Firstly, I thought she was cute, easily the most attractive woman within my workplace. There's literally no competition. Okay. But as I slowly got to know her better, her demeanor, sense of principles, and her femininity all slowly drew me into a strong sense of attraction. It's kind of weird I made a Freudian slip and said song, because that's the siren's call. That's a siren song right there, man. You are thinking she's special. She's not special. All right. Let me say this, okay? She's not special, and every woman is special. See, this is... Again, I'm going to start talking more about this because this is what you guys need. All right. You have heard not enough of the red pill. There's enough Rolos and guys out there that are giving you the straight dope truth about the nature of women. Okay. That's fine. That's great. All right. But here's the thing. You've heard that she's not special, but I'm going to tell you that all women are special. And I'm not saying this in some kind of white knight, blue-pilled simp way. What I'm saying is that you can find within any woman the femininity and that connection that is there, and you can embrace and experience that and be sucked into that and fall in love with any woman, right? There's maybe some of them you won't be compatible with, but you can find that, and you should find that, and you should connect to that. But in this case, there's a problem, okay? So, again, I know that what you're hearing now is not what you're used to hearing, but I'm going to explain to you. We're going to talk more about this over the next weeks and months, maybe years, as I try and take you to the next level, okay? You've been red pilled. Good. It's good. Okay? But there's more. There's more. All right? And this is what I've discovered, is because I thought that most red pill guys were living like I do. They're not. Okay, there's more. So let's go on. I've been a red pill for a long time, mostly due to surviving my father's own 2 failed marriages. So rationally, I've understood the game and the dark side of female nature. I've always sworn off marriage and children, mainly seeing them as society's trap for men to extract resources. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. It's like a jaded viewpoint. In one sense, it's correct, but in another sense, it's kind of dehumanizing, right? It's like, yeah, okay. You have to understand, what a tiger is capable of, but you can't always fear the tiger. You can't always hate the tiger, right? Sometimes you got to decide how to interact with that tiger. All right, so let's move on. He says, as the years passed and she had her children, we got slowly closer to each other, and the chemistry between us has been noticed by others in the workplace. This is a dangerous place to be, my friend. Okay? If it's been noticed by other people in the workplace, it's not good. Okay? You're leaving a breadcrumb trail that is not good. All right, but let's move on. All right? She's older than me. I'm 38 and she's 46, but I guess Thai genes just dodged that wall until much later in life. I never really bought into the one myth or the quality one myth, yet this woman has me doubting my skepticism. Okay, hold your horses here, brother. You're just reverting back to your blue-pilled nature. It's it, because you want to have what I'm talking about in this video. You want to have that deep sense of connection. You want to believe that this person is amazing, okay? The problem is that you're associating this to this one girl and you're forming this attachment. Now, there's a bunch of things I want to tell you here. First of all, you're 38, okay? She's 46. You do not want a 46-year-old woman.
Uh-huh. What up, G? You can't handle it.
Let me tell you what you can get at 38. Let me tell you what you've won by being a man who's made it to his late 30s. As long as you're successful, as long as you know who you are as a man, and you got a pretty good physique and you've got a little bit of game, you get access to those 20-year-old girls that you didn't have access to before. Trust me on this. You will be able to get those girls for sure. You couldn't get them when you're 20. You can get them now. All right, and they'll be all over you. Like that's what you should be going for, right? If you're, in your late 30s, early 40s as a man, if you've done things right, okay, and even if you haven't done things right, you still have a couple of years probably that where you can actually turn things around. You can get the girls in their 20s, 20 to 25 range, not a problem. 25 to 30 range, not a problem. Also okay. In fact, you might even enjoy the 25 to 30 range better because they'll be a little bit more. They'll have a little bit more wisdom, and you may maybe even have a conversation with them or so. But yeah, you can get the younger girls. So don't go after some girl that's 46. I mean, that's you should never go after a woman that's older than you. Okay, just think about it down the line. Anyway, that's in 4 years she'll be 50. Okay, in 4 years you'll be 42. You'll be at your prime, right? You could be at your prime. You might be not, but you could be. Okay, and she'll be 50. All right. It's not gonna work out very well at all. So you might as well get that idea out of your head. The fact that you think that she dodged the wall, I bet if I looked at a picture of her, I would not say that she dodged the wall. You're enchanted, the siren song, okay? You're talking about that you never bought into the one myth or quality one, yet she's having you doubt your skepticism. No, brother, there is no one, but every single girl has the potentiality of being the one, okay? Again, this is where the philosophies meet. Okay, this is where a lot of red pill guys are getting it wrong, and they're not correct, because as much as you're trying to kill the beta within you, which you haven't killed the beta within you. Okay, the beta, he kind of had some things right? He kind of he wanted this deep connection. He wanted this feeling, this thing that he was meant for, that he was built for, to have this depth of love and connection with a woman. The problem with the beta was not that. See, when we tried to kill the beta, okay, and get rid of the blue pill, we tried to kill that, and it worked, because if you kill that, you will no longer be blue pilled. You'll no longer have those beta tendencies. But that was the wrong thing to kill. The right thing to kill is the attachment. See, this is where so many guys go wrong. This is where a lot of the red pill philosophy that you're hearing today, where the MGTOW, where it's not correct, because you're killing the wrong thing. You're killing the thing that makes you human. You don't need to kill that as long as you can form the non-attachment, right? The ability to detach yourself. We'll talk about this a little bit more in this video, okay? But what it means is that you're able to let things go. If you're able to let things go, what you'll find is that, this girl that you met on Tinder, she's the one. She's the one for the night. Okay, but she's the one. You feel it in that moment. Maybe for the next couple of weeks, you date this girl, right? And then you're dating another girl, and she's the one, okay? And maybe there's simultaneous girls at the same time in the picture, and they're the one, because you're able to create that deep sense of connection, all right? Now, I'm not saying that you have to do this. I'm just saying that the possibility that is there. okay? And that's the problem. Like in the quality woman myth, again, this woman is not the quality woman, but all women are capable of being the quality woman. Why? Because a woman is a reflection of the man. Because the man is the giver, the woman is the receiver. She's the receptacle, okay? She mimics. The man is non-reactive, the woman is reactive. Women react to you and the presence that you bring as a man. If you bring a masculine presence into a relationship with a woman, she will bring back a feminine presence. You will, just like a strong magnet causing the polarization of another magnet, magnetic induction, okay? If I take a really strong magnet, the north pole of this magnet, and I bring it up to another magnet that's weaker, okay, and I push it closer and closer, it will cause the poles to flip so that the south will be there. It will cause magnetic induction. That is how polarity in relationships work. The whole universe is designed in such a way that it has laws, and these laws are mimicked and echoed throughout the universe. It's a fractal. We're living in a fractal world, okay? So what I want you to understand is that the quality woman myth is not a myth. The one myth is not a myth. The soulmate myth is not a myth. It is not singular. That is what to understand. And when you understand that, then you can start to form a sense of detachment. That's when you can love and let go. But you really do love. You see what I'm saying? You can experience that feminine energy. So let's move on a little bit here. But I want you guys to really, I know you're doubting this concept right now. Trust me. As we keep on watching, you keep on watching these videos. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Okay. If you haven't joined the Bulldog Mindset membership, by the way, I'm going to start breaking some of this shit down really hard in there. I'm going to start making some lessons in there. And we've got a whole community of men. Click the link up in the cards or in the description below to get in for $7 on the first month. Okay, because we're going to break this shit down and we are going to get to the core of this. We're going to do some of this in the video series coming up here, but it's important stuff. You can have it all. Okay, I'm going to show you how. All right, this is something that no one's talking about because they don't get it, but I got it. And I thought that most guys got it. They don't get it. Okay, I'm going to show you this, but we're going to move on for now. So check out the link if you haven't. I know pragmatically that she probably just enjoys the attention of a man at her age and post-childbirth. And while there is something between us, I'd never act on it due to her marriage and children, okay? Yeah, don't say never, because you would. Because if you're thinking this, you would act on it if you got the opportunity. You haven't gotten the opportunity yet, so you're in a dangerous place, okay? I know the statistics on marital affairs, how it's improbable she'd ever leave her husband for me. Yeah, I don't know. And I would never be responsible for a marriage breakup. It would also destroy any chance of me having children in the future due to her age. Okay, yes. These are all, somewhat true statements. So, okay, so your logical mind is still intact. Follow that, all right? Now, the real problem is I just can't turn off my damn feelings when it comes to her. Every flirtation, every passing smile, the regular text messages she sends me, they all elicit emotions from me. The problem stems from a position of scarcity from myself, but it's scarcity generated from being surrounded by highly unattractive women. Quote, spinning plates isn't quite an option when all you have available as plates in your area are walking Viagra advertisements. Okay, so let's talk about, there's two things I want to talk about this, okay? The first one is how to deal with feminine energy, okay? I want you to read a really good book. I mentioned this so many times on this channel. I don't know why you guys haven't read this book. It's called The Way of the Superior Man. It's by Deida, okay? It's up here in the cards. We'll have it in the link below as well, okay? And he explains it very, very well, okay? You can get an audio version of the book if you want. I love audiobooks, okay? Basically this, okay? As a man, you can experience and receive feminine energy. Your masculine appreciates the feminine, but you don't have to act on it. You can just appreciate and enjoy the feminine. Just like going out into nature and seeing nature, right? I'm here in Flagstaff right now. I go out into the woods. I see Mother Nature. I see the beauty. I see the feminine, right? It inspires me, right? It is my muse, right? Women, the feminine energy is a muse, okay? It can give you the passion for your art. Okay, it can fuel you. You can be fueled by that, the masculine response to the feminine. But he doesn't have to act on it by consummating the relationship. It does not require sex. Okay? So what you can practice doing is receiving feminine energy as you're going about your day. There's going to be a lot of instances where you're not going to be able to act on it. There's a really good song by James Blunt called Beautiful. Okay? What he says is that, I can't do anything about it. But we shared a moment that will last till the end. Think about that. Is he blue-pilled? A lot of people say he's blue-pilled. He gets it. He gets it. See, this is it. You can appreciate the feminine energy. You don't have to act on it. It's still something, right? It fires you up as a man, right? It kindles the flame. That's a good thing. It's a good thing. All right, but you don't have to act on it. Use this as fuel throughout your day. As you walk on by and you see a pretty woman and you wink at her and you smile or whatever, and she smiles back and she blushes or whatever, and it's good. It's fine. You don't have to get her number. You don't have to go and talk to her. You don't have to open her. That's good enough. Okay, now sometimes you want to act on your instinct. That's great as well. But just experience and receive all those things. But don't require anything from them besides what they are, just the energy to receive, okay? Brings me to the second point, okay? This is where we talk about emotional control and detachment, emotional mastery, okay? The other really important thing, and the theme of this video, is this idea of detachment, okay? So why do you need to hold on to this, right? These are moments and you can let them go. Just like you can let any woman go. Like what you're doing here, okay, is that, you're developing these feelings, which is okay, actually, okay? Like I said, it's okay, but you're attaching to these feelings and you're attaching them to her, and you're feeling like you can only have these feelings when you're around her. Like she is the giver of these feelings. She's not the giver of these feelings. She's giving you feminine energy and you are creating the feelings. This is true, right? Is she giving you feelings? No. She is creating feminine energy. You are interpreting that feminine energy and you are creating the feelings within yourself. You are the source of those feelings. This is what you are feeling. Okay? When you understand this, you understand detachment. Because detachment just says, hey, look, I can experience life fully. I can love fully. I can love in the moment. I can let myself unleash the beast within me, the masculine in me, ravaging the feminine. But I can also let it go because it is coming from me. It is my nature. It is, in this particular instance, it is this one woman, but in another instance, it's another woman. It's the feminine that you're responding to that is bringing out. It's not a particular woman, but that woman has the capability of the feminine depth, the goddess within her. And your masculine father is coming and responding to the feminine within her. But there are multiple feminines. There are multiple mirrors into this pool that you can reflect on. Okay? And so when you see it that way, then you don't get all hung up on this. You can just receive it and let it go. You don't have to feel like you have to do something about it or that you must own or possess it. That's the problem. When you're trying to own or possess it, think about a butterfly. I've used this example many times, but it's such a good one. A butterfly landing in your hand, and you try and hold the butterfly, and you crush it. And every time you will crush the butterfly, it will be gone. Okay? Or before you can get your hands closed, it will fly away. Okay? Instead, the butterfly lands in your hand. You enjoy it while it's there. You enjoy the beauty of the butterfly. Okay? But you don't try and hold on to it. You let it go away. That's the mistake you're making. That's the mistake most of you guys are making. That's why you can only go from blue pill to red pill, and you can't get beyond that. It's because in order for you to control yourself, you've taken away a part of you. You've sliced off the heart. You've thrown that away. You've locked that into a box and said, nah, I ain't catching feelings. I'm not, nope. And it worked. You're not blue pilled anymore. That's great. But you're also have an empty hole inside of you. Okay? But when you can integrate those things, when you can say, hey, I can love, I can have passionate feelings for this woman in this moment, but I can also let her go because I am the generator of those feelings. It is my masculine that is responding to her feminine. It's not her in particular. And you can let those things go and you can enjoy those moments as they come. Then you allow the butterfly to be in your hand without crushing the butterfly. That's the key. If you cannot handle this situation, stop. Don't text her. Don't flirt with her. Don't communicate with her. Okay? If you are not the man right now to be able to control yourself and have emotional control. Emotional control doesn't mean not having emotions. See, so many guys think that when I talk about not being angry, doesn't, I mean, you should definitely not have expectations, and which will reduce your sense of anger. It means not acting out of emotion. Women act out of emotion. The feminine acts out of emotion. It's driven by emotion. The masculine still feels emotion, does not act out of emotion. That's why the masculine is a rock. That's why women trust a strong man. That's why they feel secure and safe in the presence of a strong man. That's why they want to be dominated by a strong man, why they will submit to a strong man, because they know that he will not be ruled by his emotions, so he's safe. Safety, sexuality, they are the same for a woman, okay? If she feels safe, she will express herself sexually. So where am I going with this? What I'm saying is that if you do not have that emotional mastery at this point, if you cannot practice the detachment, you need to cut off communication. You can't handle this, okay? What's going to happen if you continue on this path is an opportunity will arise. And when it arises, you will forget what you think about marriage and all the things that you've said before. And you'll fuck up, and you'll fuck your life up. And you'll fuck some other people's lives up, and fuck up some kids' lives up. You're going to fuck up everything, okay? So if you can't handle this, what I'm telling you, and you need to learn how to handle what I'm telling you, but if you can't handle it now, cut it. In fact, quit the job. Get the fuck out of there, okay? Whatever it takes, get away from the situation, but do not play with fire if you can't handle fire. I'm not saying don't play with fire. Fine to play with fire if you can handle it, okay? If you can't handle the fire, don't play with the fire, because you will get burned. If you're ready to get burned, fine, all power to you. But if you're not ready to get burned, don't play with the fire. The last thing I'll say about this, about the spinning plates. Yeah, you need to be doing that. Guys, you need to have abundance, real abundance. Okay, that means working on yourself as a man, all right? That if you're 38, like this gentleman here, there is no reason why you should not be having the best time of your life. Trust me on this. You should be having a large amount of abundance, okay? More than you've ever had in your life. If you're not, then start working on your shit, okay? And get your shit together so that you can spin plates, okay? If you're like, you know, what's the problem here? So we're only working with unattractive women? Well, stop hunting. Don't shit where you eat. Okay, so my dad used to always say, don't shit where you eat. He also said, don't piss in the wind. Okay, I think that applies here as well. Okay, it's gonna go in your fucking face. Do not shit where you eat. Okay? Instead, go out on the street, man. Go talk to women all the time. Go join some activities where they're co-ed activities where there's women. I know it's hard right now, but go and use some dating apps if you have to. I've been opposed to them in the past, but fine. You know, figure out some shit to get that right, okay? You need some help with dating app stuff. I've got some of the Bulldog Mindset membership stuff as well, too. Click the link. All right, join us. But go out there, man, and go get those women. Go spin those. When you have abundance, when you have like 3 or 4 girls texting you at the same time, you're not going to be like hung up on some 46-year-old Thai woman with 2 kids at your workplace. All right, she's not going to seem appealing to you. Okay, it's just not. So you got to stop this shit, man. You got to go out there and actually like procure some opportunity. All right, let's move on. All right, due to the feelings of helplessness this situation has generated, I've been working on myself a lot. Okay, yes, that's good, but it's not good. Okay, it's good, but I'm afraid that you're working on yourself for her. You know, working on yourself for you, but we'll see. Okay, I've lost 3 stones so far, and I'm trying to bust my abs into 6-pack by January. Good. Again, guys, you want my exact diet plan? Look, you want to get jacked and ripped like me? I've gotten the Bulldog Mindset membership. I'm only saying it because this is going to be like one of the best choices you make in your life is to join the membership and become part of this community and become a fucking kick-ass man. Believe me, I got a lot of shit figured out. All right, trust me. You want to have my life. All right, and I'll show you how to do it. That's it. Again, it's not bragging, it's not arrogance. Okay, it might be a little cocky, but it's true. So, all right. It helped me organize my thoughts a lot more and mellowed my highly self-critical internal monologue. I've been learning the Thai language and set a plan down to head over there this coming January in the hope that I can exercise these feelings out of myself by immersing myself in other Thai women, hoping that maybe this is something cultural as well as physical, as well as the sense of adventure. Okay, so I kind of like this, I kind of don't like this, okay? Don't depend on going over to Thailand and meeting Thai women as the way that you're going to exercise these thoughts that you're having about this one-itis and this falling for this older Thai woman at your work. You need to practice detachment, non-attachment first. I don't know whether I want to call it. I think I want to call it non-attachment, okay? You need to practice and learn this first. Let go. Because all that's going to happen if you go over there is you're just going to see some Thai woman and you're just gonna, the first girl, I'm telling you, all right, this is how it goes. The first girl over there that's gonna have sex with you, she's gonna be the one, and then she's gonna take you for everything, and you're just gonna be in the worst situation or just as bad of a situation as you are now, okay? You have to actually have abundance, and the way that you will do that is through non-attachment. Then you will be able to be the man who gets to experience all of the wonders and beauty of life without the detriments that come with attachment, okay? If you decide to like marry or get into a long-term relationship, we won't debate the merits of that right now, that's fine, but you still need to be this guy, okay? You cannot get away with not being this guy, okay? So you have to fight this demon within yourself. You cannot depend on, and now the part I do like about this is that this will be good for you. It will be good for you to go to Thailand and for you to focus on meeting other women and whatnot. But you just can't put this on pause until January. It's too volatile, too much of a dangerous situation, and you can't depend on that. So go ahead. I like the plan. It's great. Okay, but start doing it now. Start talking to other women now. Okay, start making your options available now. Finally, he says, I just want to feel free of this attachment. Now, do you have any advice which could make it easier? Any help would be appreciated, Daniel. So here's again what I said. He's got it right. I want to be free of this attachment. All right. You guys have to practice and you have to learn non-attachment. Okay. I cannot stress this enough. You have to be able to let go of things. You have to be able to let go of everything you have in your life. Think of it this way. All right. I want you to really understand this. Everything in your life is temporary, including your life. Okay? Everything. Everyone that's in your life, they will eventually be out of your life at some point. Everything, nothing is yours. Everything will return to whence it came. Okay? The air you breathe, the cells of your body, the atoms which make you up, they will return to the dust, to the dirt. It's only borrowed. Okay? Nothing is yours. You own nothing. You are only a steward. It is only on loan. Everything in your life is on loan. Understand this, right? My friend Richard from Entrepreneurs in Cars says, she's not yours, it's just your turn. I feel like that's a little bit of a jaded viewpoint, but he's right. Okay? I want to add one little piece to that, okay? Because it's right. It's correct. It's red pill, right? Nothing against Richard. He's an awesome guy. I love him, all right? But I'll tell you this. She's not yours. It's just your turn to experience the depth of human connection with her, to intertwine your souls. Okay? That gives it meaning. Now, does that have to be the case all the time? No. But that gives everything you're doing in life meaning. And when you can execute on that and let her go the next day, when you can hold those two viewpoints simultaneously in your mind, that's when you'll be the next level man. That's what I want for all of you guys. That's what I'm trying to teach you. Right? You might not think it's possible. It is. It is. Trust me. It's possible. Okay? And once you figure that shit out, you'll never go back. You will never see the world in the same way. That's the power of non-attachment. To be able to let everything in your life go. It's very Buddhist, right? It's very Eastern philosophy. Okay? But it's not. It's not exactly that. It's just a principle. Acceptance and non-attachment. Okay? This will allow you at any point in time to let go of someone who's not serving you and not serving the best interests of your life. And for you to let go of people that exit your life at any time, or things that exit your life. And it will allow you to love with reckless abandon, because there's no harm. Because why do we guard our hearts? Why do we guard ourselves? Why do we try to not catch feelings or any of these things, right? Why? Because we're protecting ourselves from the pain and the exploitation of attachment, which is loss. If you can't experience loss, you have no risk. There's no danger. Okay? And if you're acting rationally, even though you're feeling emotion, right? If the emotion doesn't control your action, there's no risk. Okay? That's what I want you to get to, that level as a man, to be able to handle that. Okay? That means practicing this. It means practicing letting everything go. It means, and the way you practice this is acceptance. Right? To just, whatever it is, that's what I want. Amor fati. The love of fate. That's where the Stoic mind is. It's say, hey, it's all good. What's your response to everything? It's all good. It's all gravy. It's all good. It's all good. No matter what happens, it's all good. Chick's leaving you, chick to reject you, it's all good. It's all good. You mean it though, because you don't have attachment. Okay? I think I'm beating a dead horse here, but I really want you guys to understand this, and I'm going to talk about this a lot. All right, until you guys get it. Because I know a lot of you are shaking your head, no, John, you don't get it. No. Believe me, I'm the one who gets it. You're the one who doesn't get it. Trust me. Okay? If you... I'm not even going to say that. Okay? I'm just going to say that this is how you take your life to the next level. This is how you fulfill your blue pill dreams while having the red pill mindset and having the benefits of having it. Okay? It's not going back to blue pill. It's not purple pill. It's not that. Okay? This is the true red pill. This is true mastery of yourself. Okay? To be a man, emotional control. Non-attachment. Practice non